What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. My next topic I want to get into is Kendrick Lamar really a gangster rapper now? Because lately I'm hearing and seeing people who have no idea what Kendrick Lamar represents saying that his music is
gangster.
And I wanted to break it down because it's not as simple as it sounds. My mom, I mentioned it to her and she said, yeah, he sounds like a gangster rapper to me. I've listened to his music and she's specifically talking about GNX. Now, to be real, my mama knows nothing about Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, or Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. She saw the headlines about the Drake beef. She saw the people that he was standing with and the community that he is from. And she said, oh, he's one of those type of rappers. And me, I had to stop her right there. I said, Ma, hold up. This is not what you think.
Drake fans snitch on Kendrick Lamar to the FCC. In February, Kendrick Lamar graced the stage at Super Bowl 59 for his highly anticipated halftime show alongside SZA. Unfortunately, however, not everyone was impressed. According to TMZ Sports, the Federal Communications Commission received various complaints about the performance. The outlet obtained all 125 of them, which ranged from gripes about inappropriate language and dance moves to grievances about a personal vendetta getting thrown into the mix. At least 10 of the complaints specifically took issue with Kendrick dissing Drake with his short rendition of Not Like Us. This is the same song Drake sued Universal Music Group over, accusing the label of knowingly spreading the false and malicious narrative that he's an alleged pedophile. It's also the same one Kendrick took home a staggering 5 Grammy Awards for the weekend prior. Reportedly, Kendrick Lamar wasn't the only person on the receiving end of smoke either. Some accused Serena Williams of promoting gang affiliation with her role in the show. 2 complaints also had to do with Kanye West's commercial, which aired in 3 markets. While this may seem like a lot of complaints, the show was viewed by a whopping 133.5 million people, making 125 just the drop in the bucket. For reference, the FCC got just over 100 complaints about Rihanna's iconic 2023 performance. Shakira and Jennifer Lopez's 2020 show got over 1,300. Shortly after Kendrick's polarizing performance, Dave Free came to his defense during a conversation with the Wall Street Journal. We wanted this performance to have a cinematic and theatrical element to it. We can confidently say that there's no Super Bowl performance that's quite like this one, he said in the part. The feel of it is Black America. What does Black America look like? And how to control the narrative of what it means to be Black in America versus what the world's perspective of that is.
See, that's the thing about Kendrick. If you jump into his catalog in 2024 with no background, no context, no foundation, it's gonna sound different to you. But if you've been riding with K-Dot from day one, you know this man has never claimed to be gangster. He's never claimed to sit, and he's never claimed to glorify that life. What he's always done, and masterfully, is tell the story from inside out. Cause Kendrick grew up around it. Compton, Westside Pyrus, his uncles was in it, his cousins were in it, his friends, his neighbors, his whole world was surrounded by the street life. But he never claimed it. He observed, absorbed it, and then he broke it down for us. I would say he's a documentarian of the hood, a poet with survivor's remorse. When he dropped Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, it was like a movie.
That was a movie.
A full cinematic experience about what it's like to grow up with one foot in the trap and the other trying to escape it. Songs like The Art of Peer Pressure. That's the type of story that stops you in your tracks. He's not bragging, he's reflecting. Then you got To Pimp a Butterfly. That ain't gangster rap, that's political, that's soulful. That's Black excellence meets Black pain. He's talking institutionalized mentality. He's talking self-love, survival, and freedom. That album could sit next to a James Baldwin book or a Spike Lee film. Even Damn, a little bit more radio-friendly, but still filled with introspection, fear, pride, God, DNA. He was breaking himself down bar by bar. So now, 2024, he drops GNX. And yes, it sounds different. It's stripped down and raw. You hear the LA gangster influence in the production. He's showing love to the underground, giving light to rappers who really live that life. But that don't mean he suddenly switched up and became a gangster rapper. He's an artist who knows his city, who respects his roots, who uses his platform to put on others. But when folks who don't know the history hear this version of Kendrick, I get how they might be confused. It's like walking into the middle of a movie and thinking you know the whole plot. Kendrick does not like being labeled a conscious artist. He said it himself. All music is conscious, even if it's ignorant. It's reflecting something.
A state of mind.
So yeah, he's not trying to be put in a box. Not gangster, not conscious, not pop. He's just Kendrick, a kid from Compton who learned how to tell his stories through music. To anybody who just now hearing Kendrick Lamar through the beef and through GNX, I'm gonna say this. Don't judge a book by the last page. You gotta start from chapter 1, and you will see that he's not a gangster rapper. And his story has never been about glorifying the streets. It's about getting out of them. But that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, Established Rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.